welcome inside the Amarillo Civic Center as it's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight the Mudbugs will conclude this two-game series against the Amarillo Bulls. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and the Mudbugs will be having a chance to go for their sixth straight win tonight, which will be a season best if they can able to do that. As the Mudbugs coming off a 4-0 victory last night behind 28 saves from Arsenij Sergeyev, getting his first shutout in the North American Hockey League. That's his first career shutout in the league. And boy, he's been tremendous. He lowers his goals against to 1.80. And the Mudbugs were able to get timely goals. Connor Gato scoring his 10th, which was his 5th in his last 3 games. Gato, Mack, and Steele, that line's been buzzing. Joe Mack gets his 13th from Brazil and Heidi early in the third, and then Giovanni Procopio gets the empty netter, his 14th, and then Billy Fetchko adds one in a minute and a half later for his 12th on the power play. Mudbugs come away with a 4-0 victory. A big win for the Mudbugs as they have now won 5 straight. That's tied for a season high. They got a power play goal. Most importantly, the penalty kill was phenomenal last night, killing off all 3 power plays Amarillo had. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant in just a little bit. Look at the South Division standings. Mudbugs in first place at 28-7-5 at 61 points. They are 3 games in hand on Lone Star, who is off this weekend with 59 points. The Amarillo Bulls in third place at 53 points. They have 2 games in hand on Lone Star. And then Wichita Falls coming off a win last night. They're at 49 points. Those are the 4 playoff teams. And then New Mexico, 19 points behind their last playoff spot. They're looking far out of the reach. And then Jackalopes in last place at 23 points. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant about last night's game and what needs to happen this evening in Game 2 of this Mudbugs and Bulls series. Coming up after these messages, this is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA, SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this 2-game series between the Mudbugs and the Amarillo Bulls. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant. And coach, obviously timely goals. It was a 0-0 game for a while. It seemed like you guys were very patient with your chances. And of course, another stellar night for Arsenij Sergeyev. Picks up his first shutout in the North American Hockey League. Special moment for him.
Yeah, I was really happy for them. I mean, he's come close in the past, and he's played well enough to get one, and I'm glad he got rewarded last night. And back to what you said, I think our patience was the key to our game last night.
A couple of hottest guys on the planet, Connor Gato and Joe Mack, continue doing their thing, and boy, a couple of big goals.
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing great for us the last, I would say, 8 to 10 games, and we found some chemistry in that line, and they've been rolling, and Joe gave a great pass to Gats, and then Gats made a great in-tight move, and to kind of break that ice in the goals, and had 1-0. And again, we stayed patient and got our second one, and then then we got an empty netter, and then we got a pad our PP stats there with the fourth one.
And how about the penalty kill? I mean, that felt like it was a big key into the game as well, because Amarillo came in ranked second in the league, so they're obviously expecting to score with their chances. And, boy, your first-choice personnel penalty kill was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we spent a lot of time this week. We know Amarillo's power play is they live on their power play, and so we put a lot of effort into this week, and guys responded really well, and they did a great job last night.
Did you feel like your team kind of held their composure? Because there was some testy stuff going on. Obviously, Andrew Takix, and there was a high stick on Johnny Haller. There was things that could have festered into something bigger, but it felt like you guys kept the cooler heads prevailing there.
Yeah, I mean, again, our game plan was not to take penalties because they have a good power play, and so I'm really proud of our guys of not retaliating, and eventually, we got to win on the scoreboard, and so that's ultimately what we did last night.
Without Arseny Sergeyev picking up the shutout, his first, and was there any kind of question on who you were going to go in between the pipes tonight? You're going to go back to Cole Hudson. He got a shutout in his last start. Was it a hard decision, or was it one where you wanted to keep going with the 1A, 1B, that continuity that you've been preaching for a while?
Yeah, I mean, we finally got in, like we've talked about in the past, having that healthy competition is really good, and both guys support each other big time, so that's important. And the last 3 weekends we've gone Arseny on Friday and Chuddy on Saturday, and it's been working. And like I said, coming down the stretch with a lot of games, we need both goalies to be sharp, and so we're going back with Chuddy tonight.
Coach Soupy said after the game last night, the pace of the game was a little bit different. Maybe not the way a Mudbugs game was supposed to be dictated, but he liked that effort. Anything need to change as far as the game plan tonight to grab the sweep?
Well, I think if we level up in all our areas of our game, because we know Amarillo is going to come out storming tonight. So if we just level up in all the areas of our game and play just a bit better than we did last night, then we should be in good shape.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram Pregame Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. Live from Amarillo, Texas, it's time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the Amarillo Bulls, head coach by Rocky Russo. Assistant coach George Lewis IV. At left wing will be number 11, Ty Black. At center will be number 9, Paul Schmid. And on the right wing will be number 24, Ryan Coughlin. On defense will be number 2, Matias Dalmonte. And number 10, Jack Messick. Getting the start in nets will be the colorful and polarizing figure for Amarillo will be number 35, Andrew Takix. And the numbers on Takix have been good. He was good last night despite taking the loss. He's 12-4 overall with a 2.17 goals against and a 0.925 save percentage. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Rich Perrant, development and operations Gavin Morgan, and honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 14 Sean Bunting. At center will be number 13, Mason McCormick. And on the right wing will be number 23, Billy Fetchko. On defense will be number 5, Aiden Metcalf. And number 25, Johnny Hallard. Getting the start in nets will be number 30 from Tonawanda, New York, Cole Hudson. The numbers on Hudson have been very impressive. He's coming off a shutout of his own. He's 16-4-3 with a 1.99 goals against and a 9.29 save percentage. So glad to have everyone with us. We do apologize about some of the technical difficulties. I'm hearing that we are now good to go on both outlets. Amarillo Bulls hockey making their way out onto the ice. The Bulls in their purple jerseys, right? The Mudbugs in their purple jerseys with the teal. The Bulls in their home whites coming through the smoke in my left with the Bulls logo in front, the red numberings and letterings on the back. And for the Bulls, they return their captain who was out last night due to an injury, Nick Martino. He's back in the lineup. So that's big news for them. I want to thank all our 2020-2021 Shreveport Mudbug billets for everything they do. Dennis and Gene Fisher, Leanne and Brian Bechtel, Harriet Body, Zach and Jordan Choate, Levi and Charlie Dew, Jordan and Lindsay Gamble, Keith and Becca Gibbs, Mr. Jim Hacker, Spencer and Candace Hardy, Brian and Kristen Hill, Ed and Jennifer Horton, Jeff and Nicole Lowe, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, our brilliant Mudbugs billet coordinator, Miss Carlene Mudd, Martin and Carla Mueller, along with Chucky Landry and family, Scott and Karen Musket, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Kyle and Paige Porter, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Casey Ryan and Dave Percotta, Amy and Trey Salters, Miss Tammy Sutton, and Mark and Shannon Weldon for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. We can't do it without you. Hashtag love our billets. Good crowd filing in here on a Saturday night in Amarillo as we get ready for Mudbugs hockey as they are looking for their 6th straight win, which would be a season high for them. They tied a season high mark with their 5th straight last night. Mudbugs coming off back-to-back shutout victories and have not allowed a goal in just under 127 minutes of play. Now we ask that you please rise wherever you be for tonight's national anthem. We have a ceremonial puck drop before at center ice. Sean Bunting and Nick Martino doing the honors. We have another ceremonial puck drop. Mudbugs have lots of eyes on number 35, Andrew Tackix. After a little bit of antics he committed last night as he was skating past the Mudbugs bench. On our right, he splashed water on the Mudbugs bench with his water bottle. And that got the attention of the Mudbugs. They talked about it last night. And I would have to say they're pretty pleased that Tackix is between the pipes for a 2nd straight night. He is volatile, he's brash, and that's his game, to try to get under the skin of Mudbug players. Now here's the national anthem. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem as we are ready to go for some Mudbugs hockey on a Louisiana Saturday night in Amarillo. First period coming up is brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188. We did have some technical difficulties on the hockey TV side of things. We asked that you did stand by, reboot your systems. Everybody appears to be good to go. And once again, we do apologize about some of those technical difficulties. And we are now good to go on both outlets, our hockey TV line and our Listen Live link on mudbugshockey.com for all of your exciting Mudbugs action all season long. Mudbugs looking off to a better start tonight than they did last night. Coach Soupy did not like the start he had last night from his squad. Lead official Trevor Wolford, your linesmen Jared Cummins and Jacob Pa. Cole Hudson to my right, Andrew Takix to my left. Takix was targeting Connor Gato from what I was hearing from the bench. It did not faze Gato one bit as he was able to strike first for the game's first goal and his fifth goal in his last 3 games. It'll be McCormick and Paul Schmidt at center ice. This will be a hungry Amarillo team after getting shut out last night. They don't lose very much on home ice. They were 13-2-4 going into this series on home ice. Mudbugs, a second best in the league for road record at 16-2-2 on the road. Landers opening puck drop. Underway. Battled and won there by Schmidt, and it's shoveled on over to Messick. To the far side it goes to Dalmonte. He'll dial it in off the far side, boards in deep into the Mudbug zone along the near corner. Battling for it there is Metcalf. Ooh, he hit Dalmonte pretty hard into that near corner. Now squeezed out there by Bunting, and he'll work it up the ice and pop it toward the net, and Takix will catch it and hold it for a face-off. That was a 2-on-2 rush with Bunting and Fetchko. And that's how this opening shift gets started for the Bugs. 21 seconds gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. And now the hot line for the Bugs on for Shreveport. Gato, Joe Mack, and Garrett Steele along with Heidi and the captain, David Brazil, atop the blue line. Face off from the left wing circle deep in the Bull zone. Battle at one there by Bugs Hockey. Heidi's got it from the left point. Shot gets ricocheted off the stick of Nick Stapleton. Gets on net of Hudson, and he'll throw it off the near side boards all the way down. Should be icing on Bugs Hockey, and it will be. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Mudbugs rolling some of their best hockey right now, and they wanted to be peaking at the right time. As when I talked to Coach Rich about that at our team lunch, he said this couldn't have been perfect timing for the Bugs. Faceoff was won there by Joe Mack, but intercepted and taken there by Nick Siffinger. He'll flip it in now along the near corner. Siffinger has it now in the near half wall. He tried to throw it back up top, intercepted there by Gato, up ahead there to Steele. Steele now gains the blue line, thrown through the slot. Quick backhand shot there by Gato through traffic. Nice paddle save made there by Takix. And he will stop it for a whistle. The Mudbugs will return home April 9th and 10th to take on the Odessa Jackalope Sports Legends and Alumni Weekend. Get your tickets by giving us a call during business hours at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Face-off won there by Shreveport as Gockler slithers it around the far side boards, but the puck now popped back out to center, turned around up ahead there to Fensterstock, tries to get around the man, rolls toward the net, and Hudson will cover it up for a face-off. Just 1:01 gone by here in the opening frame. Still no score. Shots now 2-1 officially in favor of the Bugs. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Beer, sports, wings. What more do you want? Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Bugs hockey. Face-off now to the left of Hudson. Face-off battle-at one there by Vermaelen. And now intercepted, quick shot there by Carroll off the skate of Vermaelen. Now Weber tries to take off with it. Vermaelen tries to bank it off the walls. He can't get it out. And Gockler now will send it around to the near corner there for Hedden. Hedden now up ahead there to Procopio. He'll touch it up ahead there for Vermaelen, and Vermaelen will just collar the puck in deep. Now Takic's in trouble, throwing it across. Oh, the Mudbugs might have had an open net, but they try to throw it up front. It was bouncing off the stick of Procopio and Hedden as Takic's fumbled it around a little bit behind his own cage. Goes all the way back down to my right. Hedden now works it up along the near side, up ahead to the middle of the ice to Sherino. On over to the far circle. Quick shot. Score! That's Austin Brimmer! And that's his first goal since December 11th. And that's got to feel good for Brimmer. It's his 6th of the year. And big-time goal for the man they call Ozzy up in Canada. And that's got to light up the Mudbugs bench. Just 1:45 into this baby. Austin Brimmer from Hedden and Sherino. Mudbugs 1, Bulls nothing. Austin Brimmer, who was just starving to score, hadn't scored since the injury back in December, comes up with a big-time tally in the early minutes of the opening frame. Brimmer back out there. What a shot from the right wing circle. He just snapped it past Takic's. Now along to the near corner. Amarillo fights for it. Played back up top to the point. Deneen throws it toward the net. Blocked there by Brimmer. Puck now rammed back in to the Mudbug zone behind the cage of Hudson. Dorfman trying to battle for it along the end boards. Tripped up, thrown in front. Taken there by Fetchko. Fetchko now. Far red line. He'll twist it in and now get bumped off the puck. Here's the captain. Martino throws it toward the net. He gets hauled down. Rebound chance. Point blank save made there by Hudson. A spectacular stop as Schmid was right there on the rebound to try to hammer it home. Just a marvelous stop for Hudson, challenging the shooter and Schmid in front. Great end-to-end action here, and we're not even 3 minutes in to the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Mudbugs 1, Amarillo nothing. On the opening strike from Brimmer, his 6th of the year, played back now to Vlasic. Right point shot goes way wide. Steele's going to grab it from the far half wall. He'll now advance it up ahead off the far side boards, and the puck now just poked in to the Bulls zone. Along to the end boards. Good forecheck there by Joe Mack. Along to the near corner. Mudbugs possess the puck. That's Steele. Steele from the right point. Thrown toward the net. Oh, it was tipped on there by Joe Mack. It went just wide. Now Mudbugs trying to steal. Now Jopjen to the near side over to Vlasic. He leads it up ahead to the far side. Up ahead there to Ty Black. He'll come around the corner of Heidi's stick. Up along to the end boards. Oh, good poke check there by Heidi to steal that puck away. Along to the far side. Steele up ahead there to McCormick. McCormick now will mail it off the far side boards all the way down. Steele took a hard shot across the face. He was looking for a call. He didn't get one. Coach Soupy a little indignant behind that bench. Along to the near side. Messick has it. He'll whip it into the far corner. Gockler's going to grab it to the right of Hudson. He'll cue ball it around to the near side boards. Up ahead there to Vermont, and he can't zip it out. Messick holds the zone. Thrown across. Good stick there. Up the middle there by Sedlacek, and he's able to send it all the way down into the Amarillo zone. Along to the end boards. Mudbugs with 14 forwards tonight. Griffin Sanum and Lucas Sedlacek are your two extras tonight. Now played around to the near half boards. Vermanen works it up the zone. Quick shot, stick save, rebound chance. Another point-blank save made there by Takix as Vermanen tried to slam on his own rebound. Puck now popped around to the end glass along to the near corner. Sedlacek now will just slam it in behind the cage. Looking for help there from Vermanen. Taken away along to the far side there by Siffinger. He'll sail it back into the Mudbug zone. Nick Siffinger, the former Lone Star Barama, the former Odessa Jackalope. It feels like he's been in the North American Hockey League forever because he has. Hallard along to the far side there to head, and he tried to spin it in deep. Up around now to the neutral zone, played back in there by Ethan Green. Hallard trouble handling it. And now Hallard takes the puck from the far side. He's able to pop it off the window and out to center. Procopio takes it 2-on-1. If Dorfman hurries, far side, right side, quick shot, shoulder save made there. That was a high shot there by Weber trying to find the top shelf. Played back out to center. Here comes Harrison Scott. Quick wrister, glove save made there by Hudson. And he'll hold on to it with 5:07 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. It is a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. Boy, that's got to feel good for Austin Bremer. They have been waiting a while to get him going. And maybe that's the goal that'll spark another ferocious run that Austin Bremer can deliver. As his family obviously very excited up in the Canada area. Ontario played back out to center. Vlasic to the far side. He'll dish it back to Vlasic off the near side boards. An errant pass. Sherino comes in on the forecheck. Now behind the cage. Vlasic. Oh, good steal there by Sherino, but he couldn't hold his footing. Now Sherino has it. Kind of fumbled it around. Throws it back up top to the right point. Heidi a blast off the stick of Sanum into the near corner. Now Bremer trying to shake it off the walls. Good pile up there. Jopchin in there. Sanum trying to weed whack it out. Along to the near corner, squeezed out. Sherino played back up top. Heidi's got a chance. A ripper from the right wing. Save made there by Takix. And now behind the cage, thrown back up top. Coughlin will grab it. And he will be able to pitchfork this baby all the way down into the far corner. There is an icing on Amarillo hockey. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Looked like Amarillo tried to get a switch. Jared Cummins was all over it. Good crew tonight. Jared Cummins, Jacob Pa. Quick shot there by Fetchko gets blocked. I don't want to forget about Trevor Wolford, the lead official. Hard hit along the far half boards as Black got hit hard. Puck still deep into the Mudbug zone. Heidi's there. He'll throw it back to behind the cage there for the captain, Brazil. Brazil now to the far side there to Heidi. Leveled up ahead. Mishandled there by Fetchko. Now he grabs his own mess. Up ahead now. Puck now blocked off. Delayed offsides. Taken there by Heidi. Up around now to the near side. Brazil will drop it back to Heidi to the far side off the stick of Bunting as the puck squibbed into the Amarillo zone. 1-0 lead on the goal from Austin Bremer. It came very early in the contest. And, of course, a big-time goal for Bremer. He was a hot machine to begin the year, cooled off, and now he's got a sixth from Hedden and Sherino. Those assists changed within our very eyes, but it happened at 1:45 into this contest. 12:54 and counting. Shot 7-3 in favor of Bugs hockey. Off the far side boards, too far there for Gato to grab. Now played back into the Shreveport zone, heading up ahead there to Steele up the middle of the ice. He races up now from the right side, gains the blue line, throws a wrister, stick save made there by Takix, and he'll cover it up. Shots now 8-3 in favor of Shreveport as they have the early 1-0 edge. Congratulations to Sarah O'Loughlin, who was the LED for Life winner last night, predicting Connor Gato's 10th goal of the year to open up the scoring. She can redeem that prize at the Swamp Shack next Friday night. The Mudbugs will take on the Jackalopes back at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Now tackled around there. Faceoff was won there by Shreveport. Now thrown to the far circle, and Vermanen kicked it around a bit. And Green has it. Green now will flip it up ahead in deep into the Mudbug zone. Weber grabs it to the near side there to Hedden. Hedden now will swing it back on over to Gockler. Gockler now up along the right side, and Weber will just redirect it into the Bulls zone. Off to the far side boards. Played up ahead. Dropped off there for Harrison Scott. Harrison Scott fumbled it a little bit. He'll take a reset back into the neutral zone. He'll barrel it back to Jopjen. Always dangerous. Gray Jopjen will jolt it in from the far side. In deep. Slowed down there by Hudson. Behind his cage to the near side. Mishandled there by Sedlicek. Now thrown around just wide. Jopjen a blast and went wide of Hudson. And it ricochets to the right point, but held in there by Amarillo. Vlasic waits. He goes to the near half wall. Intercepted. Mudbugs have numbers if they hurry. That's Sedlicek. Gains the blue line from the left side. Thrown across. Hedden a drive, and he shot it just wide. Oh, Hedden might have hurried that up a little bit. He didn't have to. Mudbugs kind of squandered that 3-on-1 golden opportunity. Now along to the near corner. Hard hit along the boards. Joe Mack trying to hold it. He can't. Along to the near half wall. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. That's Shannon. Now puck is raked out there by Martino. Up ahead there to Yuri Vasanen. Throws one toward the net. It went just wide. Now Brimmer trying to fight for position. Mudbugs trying to squeeze it out. They will. Thrown up ahead now. Here's Brimmer with a little space. Near circle. Thrown toward the net. Blocker save made there by Takix. Now behind the cage. Dalmonte to the far side there to Black. Black to Dalmonte. Dalmonte getting Dorfman on his grill. Messick now trouble handling it. Sherino trying to steal it. Getting help there from Dorfman. Now to the far corner it goes. Tied up Dalmonte along the walls. Mudbugs with some good zone time with 10:35 remaining in the first. Now squeezed out there by Messick. He'll lead it up now from left to right. 2-on-2 to the far side. Black, quick wrister goes just wide of Hudson. Coughlin a drive. Tipped on, score. That's Ty Black in front. He's able to tip it home. Not much Hudson can do. And we're all even at 1. Boy, an innocent wrister. Not much Bugs hockey can do there. And the Mudbugs and the Bulls are all even 1-1. It's Black's goal from Ryan Coughlin. And it comes at 9:34 of the opening frame. Mudbugs went a very impressive 136 minutes without allowing a goal. And that streak finally broken. Good run for both Cole Hudson, Arseny Sergeyev, and the rest of this Mudbugs team. For Ty Black, that is goal number 10 on the year. And we're all even. Boy, not much the Mudbugs could do there. That was just a great tip in front. Kind of one of those innocent wristers toward the net. And nothing Hudson could do there. He played it perfectly. But the tip was even better. 1-1 game now. Midway point of the first period. Face-off won there by Amarillo. On the near side, Green forwarded up ahead. Hard hit there is Max Scott level. Now Max Scott's grabbed it in deep now to the near corner. Carroll intercepted there by McCormick. McCormick now throws it, drops it off, intercepted. Now to the right point. Green holds the zone. He'll rattle it in behind the cage. Heidi swung around to the far side. Sedlicek, or rather Fetchko trying to flip it off the walls. Now Heidi behind the cage there to Brazil. To the near side there to Bunting. Bunting now gallops up the ice, and he will just ring it in to the far corner, in deep into the Amarillo zone. McCormick trying to grab it to the far corner. Picked up there now by Cartman. Wheeled on over to Ethan Green. He'll swing it on over to Deneen. Up across the middle of the ice. Gaining the blue line, far side. Here's Deneen, thrown across, quick shot. Oh, he shot it just wide. That might have bounced off the stick of Fensterstock. Mudbugs dodge a huge bullet. Puck now just banged in there by Gockler along the far side. Amarillo with a little jump here after finding the tying goal. Mack thrown across, knocked down there by Gato. Thrown toward the net. Oh, he shot it just wide. How did Gato miss that? Now along to the near corner. Mack and Gato trying to work it off the near side wall. Now intercepted there by Siffinger. 3-on-2. They come back to my right. Played up ahead. Siffinger thrown across. Backhand shot. Stick save. Knocked out of trouble there by Gockler. Another ripper there by Jopjen. Blocked in front. Davis Gockler, like a volleyball player. Now the Mudbugs back to 3-on-1. Thrown across, tipped on. Oh, he shot it just wide. That was heading on the tip drill. Great end-to-end action this evening. Golden opportunities on both sides. Big-time save by Hudson. And a nice positional save made by Takix back the other way. Shots 11-5 in favor of Bugs hockey. 1-1 is the score. Off the back heel of Vermanen. Puck now just lodged back out to center. Dalmonte has it along the near side. He'll throw it up off the stick now of Vasanen. Metcalf tied up with his man. Puck now just chipped into the Mudbug zone. Hallard's got it behind his own cage. Dropped off there to Weber. Weber wants to slow it down with 8 minutes left here in the opening frame. Mudbugs won, the Bulls won. To the near side there to Weber. Weber now thrown across to the far side. Hallard's got it. He'll cue ball it up ahead there to Sherino. Sherino with a little dance move. Taken down hard there by Dalmonte. Off the near side boards. Played back. Kept in there by Metcalf. He'll squeak it in behind the cage. Now taken there by Dalmonte. Banked off the far side boards. Should be icing on Amarillo hockey. It will be. With 7:37 remaining here in the first. 1-1 is the score. Congratulations to Miss Cindy Ulrich, is tonight's LED for Life winner for predicting Austin Brimmer firing home his 6th of the year. You can redeem that prize at the Swamp Shack in our next home game, which will be next Friday night. The Mudbugs and the Jackalopes at 7-Eleven from George's Pond. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 during business hours or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Face-off won there by, called a tie. Now chop that around the far half wall. Sherino took a hard hit along the face. Boy, getting a little feisty there between Sherino and Dalmonte. And Sherino's going to have to climb the ladder because Dalmonte is a big fella. Into the far corner. Sherino not scared of anybody. Now getting roughed up a little bit more there by Dalmonte. Along the near half wall. Puck now just flown up into the air. Now thrown back out to center. Heidi spins it around. Dropped off there to Dorfman. Now played up ahead there to Brimmer. Brimmer spins it around. Far half wall. He'll level it back up top to Heidi. Now to Brazil. Near circle. Waits. Back to Heidi. Heidi now just walks the line to the right point. Now he'll just work it in deep. Now tied up stick there. Brimmer looking for a hooking call. Rattle around now to the left point there to Brazil. Brazil will just bang it back in. Tripped up there is Dorfman looking for a call. He's screaming at Jacob Pa. Mudbugs looking for some calls, not getting anything. They're letting them play tonight. Along to the far half ball. Hard hit along the back now. As down goes Paul Schmid. Rocky Russo wanting a call. Brazil around to the far sideboards. Up ahead there to Bunting. They level it up the ice now. Worked around, blocked off there with Sedlacek. In deep along to the end boards. Intercepted there by McCormick. Dropped off there to Sedlacek. Oh, Sedlacek now along to the near corner. He has it. He'll cycle it back in, back up top now to Hedden. Now to the right point. Gockler throws it toward the net just wide. Now thrown toward the back of the heel. Jamming away at it there was McCormick. Nice save made there by Takix. Now back to the other way. Good end-to-end action. Dropped off. Far side, it's Fensterstock. Thrown across, blocked. Now thrown up across the slot. Intercepted lots of Mudbugs bodies, but they can't get the puck out off the far side half wall. Now played up ahead, turned around. McCormick off the near side boards, back out to center. Taken there by Vlasic. He'll zip it in to the Mudbug zone. Gockler will swing it around to the far side. Chopped out there by Weber. He missed. Thrown toward the net. Redirected just wide. That was a good tip there by Fensterstock from the far post. And now trying to get around through in front. Oh, good stick there by Weber. Puck now punched, but not out. Mudbugs with a chance here, heading to the far side there to Weber. Gains the blue line from the right side. He'll just drop it in deep behind the cage there for Vermont, and tied up stick there by Vlasic. Now along to the near corner. Hard hitting going on. Metcalf's got to get back. 3-on-2. Here comes Amarillo. Siffinger with a bad dumping attempt. Intercepted. Procopio's got it. Swung back now. Right side. Up ahead. They gained the zone. Dropped off there to Weber. Got blocked off there by Deneen. Now played back to the point, and Metcalf wasn't there. He'll go all the way down. 4:50 remaining here in the first. Good end-to-end action. Shots 12-5 in favor of Bugs hockey. The score tied 1-1. Mack now will mail it around to the far side boards there for Gato. Gato couldn't grab it cleanly. Now played to the far side. Puck now just laced back in there by Max Scott, the little brother of Harrison Scott. Off the far side boards, off the stick of Steele. Now played back into the Amarillo zone. Messick will drop it off far side there to Deneen. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Steele now in on the forecheck. Good steal there. Steele, far circle. Thrown through the slot. Quick shot. Oh, what a right pad save made there by Takix. He robbed Gato in the slot. Just a dynamite right pad split save to rob Gato from getting another one. My goodness, what a save by Takix. That was a showstopper, and Gato cannot believe it. Great chance on a busted play, though. 4:13 remaining here in the opening frame. 1-1 score. Face-off in the left wing circle. Face-off battle won there by Dorfman. Thrown toward the net there by Sherino, went wide. Sherino going to take a hard hit at Del Monte behind the cage now. Dorfman sent back up top, and now good steal there by Brimmer. Brimmer, near circle. He's got it. Thrown back to the point. Right point. Quick shot. Hit the post. Oh, Heidi rings the pipe. Hard hitting going on now between Dorfman and Vlasic. As they took a couple of love taps across another. Now Del Monte getting in the way. And that was going to get a little frisky, folks. But Dorfman's got to stay in the game, and that's what Coach Soupy was yelling at him. Get away from the extracurricular activities, because Vlasic for Dorfman is not a trade-off Shreveport wants to do. Now Heidi, Brazil to the far side there to McCormick, up ahead there to Fetchko. Hard hit, thrown through the slot. And Sanum shot it just wide. He fanned on it. Now played through the neutral zone to the far side there to Gockler. Gockler now just chiseled in up ahead there to his buddy Fetchko. Far circle, quick shot. They score! That was Sanum from the far corner. He's able to slip it in. Big time goal for Sanum. Mudbugs 2, Bulls 1. Great work by Griffin Sanum. Fetchko was there. Gockler started it. I believe Fetchko and Gockler will get the assists on Sanum's goal. That should be 28 from 23 and 4. At 15:47, Sanum able to strike home with a big goal from Fetchko with the assist. And the Mudbugs regain the lead. Great work from the far corner. Boy, Sanum feeling really good after that one. Under 3 to go here in the first. Puck leveled toward the net. Stick save made there by Takix. On a shot there by Steele. Now from the near circle. Steele thrown toward the net there by Gato through traffic. Wins just wide from the short side. Mudbugs buzzing now. Along to the right half wall. And as I say that, lugged back out there by Venegoni. Up the middle of the ice there to Fensterstock. Gets around Gockler's big check. Can't get around Hedden's check. Uh-oh. Now thrown short side. Big hard hit along the cage. Now thrown to the left point. Held in there by Deneen. Boy, Steele and Hedden just mauled a man in front of Hudson. Thrown. Quick shot. Blocked in front there by Hedden. Now another shot there by Vlasic went wide. Now kissed off the near side window all the way down the length of the ice. It'll be icing on Shreveport. They had to do it in that instance with 2:11 remaining here in the opening frame. It's all brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Griffin Sanum able to strike big with a late period tally. And for Sanum, his 5th of the year from Fetchko at 16:47. It's funny that Fetchko and Sanum connect on a goal when they were facing off against each other when Sanum was in New Mexico. It was a very testy affair between those two. They were nowhere near kindred spirits in different jerseys, and the love was rekindled there. Thrown through the slot. Quick shot just wide as Carroll threw it wide. Of course, the two connected right off the bat, and they connect for the go-ahead goal early here in the contest. Messick. Quick near circle shot went just wide of Hudson. Now Sanum able to scale it all the way down the length of the ice. It's going to go just wide of Takix for icing on Bugs hockey. Mudbugs a little tired right now. They got a long shift. You see Joe Mack starting to bark away at Jacob Pa. He's trying to kill time just to give Davis Gockler a little bit more of a breather. That's a heady move there by the man we like to call Grandpa Joe. Shots 15-6 now in favor of Shreveport with 1:49 remaining in the first. 2-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Face-off tied up, one there by Shreveport. Head and grabs it to the near side. He's got it. Hammer is off the near side boards, but it got a piece of the Mudbugs bench. And we got another break in the action. Great pace to this one. Santam's 5th of the year is your State Farm drive of the game. For the best car insurance, give my main man Ben Tolis a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face-off one there by Shreveport. They'll send it in behind the cage. Vermaelen up around to the far side. We got a penalty coming up. It's an interference infraction on Hallard. Wow. Hallard can't believe it. Tough to commit a penalty in your own zone on really an innocent play there. And Amarillo's second best power play in the league will get to work for the first time this evening. They were 0 for 3 last night. They're ranked 23.1 overall. Shreveport's first choice personnel penalty kill getting better and better as the weeks go by. They're 11th in the league at 84%. Great pace to this one. 2-1 is the score in favor of Shreveport. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Weber kills off time, and he will be able to airmail this baby all the way down the length of the ice. Down to 80 seconds remaining in the period. To the far side, dropped off there to Jopchen. Now up around to the right side, Venegoni around. He'll wing it around the Rosie to the far half wall, poked at there by Procopio. Procopio trying to squeeze it out, he can't. Now handled, Venegoni, thrown across, quick shot, point blank save, made there by Hudson. A spectacular left pad stop, made there by the Tonawanda, New York native. As Coughlin got robbed stone cold from the far side. Just a brilliant stop once again there by Hudson. With 1:02 remaining in the opening frame. Mudbugs 2, Amarillo 1, and Hudson continues to flabber my gasp. Face off to the right of Hudson. Battled. One there by Amarillo. Jopchen mishandled. Poked back out to center there by Joe Mack. Now under a minute to go here in the period. 1:18 remaining on Hallard's interference call. He works it in now from the far side. That's Venegoni. He'll swing it around now along the far boards. Now along the end boards. Gockler thrown toward the net. Covered up there by Hudson. And he'll stop it down for a whistle deep in the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs hockey can be followed on all our social media outlets at Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Joe Mack starting to chirp away at the Amarillo bench. Looked like Chris Carroll wanted to partake, and then he stopped. Well, once you get Joe Mack going, he's like a bad rash. You can't get rid of him. And that's what we love about him. Back to Deneen. Now from the far circle. That's Dalmani. He'll sizzle it back up top now. To the far corner. Good move there by Coughlin. Now thrown toward the net. It goes wide off a shot there by Martino from the near circle. Gets a piece of the protective netting. And we'll get a whistle. Down to 24.7 seconds remaining in a very exciting first period for both teams. Ask you please stand by for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to Connor Gato, replay that brilliant interview. Face-off to the right of Hudson. Face-off is won there by Amarillo. To the left point now, Deneen swings it across. Martino will just pivot, throw back now. Far circle, mishandled there by Harrison Scott. Dalmani in front now. Oh, he cross-checked Metcalf along the back. No call. Mudbugs bench up in arms. Now to the far corner. That's Vlasic. Played back up top to Deneen. Now to Martina. Thrown off the skate of Weber as it ricochets back out to center. And the buzzer will sound. Metcalf looking really good at the lead official. He was looking for a call as Dalmani was roughing him up pretty good. But the Mudbugs get through a very, very high-octane, end-to-end action-filled first period. And they have the lead 2-1 thanks to goals from Austin Brimmer and Griffin Santam. It's the Mudbugs 2, The Bulls won after 1 period of play. Shots 15-8 in favor of Bugs hockey. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll talk to Connor Gato after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA, SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of my favorites, Connor Gato. First of all, Gates, thanks for the time. Appreciate it joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Talk about last weekend. I mean, big weekend, 5 points, the hat trick, your mom and dad, in attendance in Wichita. Was that maybe one of the best weekends you've had in hockey?
I think it was, definitely. This is the first time they got to see me live this year, so I wanted to put on a good show for them, and I think I did pretty well at that.
What was working so well for you?
I think it was my line and just everyone going. The line's been clicking. We have good chemistry, and we're going to try and keep it up.
Have you had a hat trick before in your hockey career?
I have had a hat trick, but it's definitely been a while.
Was it tough earlier in the season because you were in the lineup and then there were times where you were not in the lineup? And I mean, I know at this age it can be tough on a confidence level. Was your confidence ever shot when you were not in the lineup? Because obviously you want to play every game.
Yeah. I don't think it was ever shot. It might have been down a little bit, but I knew I was a pretty good player.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really too worried, and I just had to get more consistent in my game.
What has it been with Coach Soupy and Coach Ridge and Gavin Morgan and this coaching staff, along with the development and operations from Morgie, that has helped you as a hockey player?
It's helped tremendous. Their systems and their structure, if you just buy into everything they say, you'll be a successful hockey player, and that's what I'm trying to do.
That's one thing I wanted to ask you about was in the past hockey programs that you've been a part of, is there this kind of system? Because people always kind of get this perception outside of being a hockey player is that people just get on the ice and do whatever they want. That's never been the case. Was there structure in systematic hockey before you joined the Mudbugs?
I would say yes, but it's not as in-depth as it has been here. We have a system for every play, every zone, wherever the puck is, we have a system for it.
So you're going in, your mom and dad, they're in the building. Was that just extra motivation, or did you feel any pressure?
It was a little motivation. I don't think I felt any pressure. They never put pressure on me as a kid, so.
I got a chance to talk to your mom and dad, and I know you got two big brothers. You have a sister. Where did the hockey background come from? You're from Florida. You're a Florida kid. Was it all around you in the family? How did you get kind of brought up into the game?
So my dad got me and my brothers into it, and his dad played, so he got into it. So it was me and my brothers, and then tried getting my sister to play, but I don't think she ever wanted to.
Are you the youngest of four?
I am, yeah. I'm the baby.
So did you get picked on?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Do you think that's made you maybe a little bit of a more tougher hockey player?
I think so. I hope so. Or else it was for nothing.
Yeah, I want to ask you this, and I know, the guys, you get picked on for fun. You're the little guy. Were you ever told, you're too small for hockey or you're not going to make it in this sport because of your height? Was that ever something that you faced?
I don't think directly, but I think it's been said, and I just try not to listen to it.
We're talking to Connor Gato, Mudbugs forward, here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're from Florida. I'm surprised you're not a seafood fan. I mean, that's where Florida was born. Never around it, never a fan?
Not really. Never could get into it.
What's the ideal meal for Gatesy?
I just like steak and rice. Pretty plain.
I was going to ask you live with Jordan and Lindsay Gamble. How has it been in the Gamble house as far as billets are concerned?
Oh, they're awesome. I love them. They just had a nice baby probably 8 months ago-ish, maybe. And she's great, so no complaints there.
What's the best dish that Miss Lindsay can cook up for you?
Ooh, they're all good. But if I had to choose one, I would say this mashed potato casserole she makes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And your roommate is Mudbugs goaltender Arseny Sergeyev, a guy that, doesn't speak very good English. Have you been able to communicate with him at all? Because you guys are roommates now and been able to kind of get to know one another, maybe on somewhat of a personal level?
Yeah, it was definitely a challenge at first. I've never lived with an international player, but we're getting used to each other easily and trying to talk to each other sometimes, so it works.
How much has this goaltending unit of Sergeyev and Hudson, I know you've been asked this many times, especially from me, how much has this been, and in my opinion, I believe it's the backbone that has been, I guess, one of the key ingredients to the success. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, I agree 100%. They're unbelievable. They don't take nights off. They're on their heads every single night. Can't ask for anything more.
Makes practices a little more competitive to try to beat them?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's Connor Gato of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks for having me.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. A special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christy Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. Put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in any time now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighborhood that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They come to eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I wanted to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again, off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who's sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, it's every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League, and probably the most I guess comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge, and seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision? Like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time. So between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased TeamSolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. But Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. A 2-1 lead for Bugs hockey as we're getting ready for the DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis second period. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. A great end-to-end action-filled opening frame, and we'll see how this second period unravels. Mudbugs lead in shots 15-8 through one. And they have the score in their favor, 2-1. Goals by Austin Brimmer and Griffin Sanum for the Bugs. The only goal, Ty Black for the Bulls. Boy, Andrew Takic's taking his time getting back between the pipes to my right. Kind of caused a little bit of a delay here in the opening frame. And it's starting to get under the skin of the Mudbugs bench a little bit. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Along to the near side, Mudbugs are on a first-choice personnel penalty kill for 20 more seconds because of Hallard's interference infraction. Now puck popped into the far corner. To my left, Mudbugs skate from left to right, the long change. Played back to the right point, waiting for it. Vlasic now to the far half ball there to Martino. Martino thrown across there to Vassinen. Vassinen now dangles around, far circle, low to high, back up top to Green. Now to the left point, Deneen, back to the point. Green, one-time shot wide, didn't get much on it. There was Vassinen, quick shot, pad stop. Made there by Hudson. From the near corner there by Harrison Scott. Brazil has it up the near side boards. Hallard's out of the box. So Amarillo 0 for 1 on their first try. Puck worked back into the right side. The far side, Brazil will swing it around, sling it off the near side boards there for Sanum to grab. Sanum with his 5th of the year. Now thrown back out to center. Carried on there by Sedlacek. Quick wrister from the far corner, got the glass. Held in there by Sanum. And now play back out to center. Uh-oh, here comes Black. Near circle, quick shot. Oh, nice right pad stop made there by Hudson. And a little bit of a run in to the Hudson's cage there with Sedlicek and Schmid. Trying to find a rebound opportunity there with Schmid. Mudbugs got caught on a transition back the other way. That's a good back check, though, back the other way by the Mudbugs Blue Liners. 1:08 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. 2-1 lead for Mudbugs hockey. Early stages of the second. Face off now to the right of Hudson. Battle at one there by McCormick. Now stolen away, tied up there by Cartman. Taken there by Carroll. Carroll now near side, thrown toward the net. Hits off the pads of Hudson. Now to the point, over to Jobchen. Jolts one toward the net, blocked in front. There were a lot of bodies. McCormick was in there. Now played up ahead. Here's Bunting. Bangs it off the near side boards. In deep now to the near corner. He'll rifle it around to the far side boards. Up ahead there. Now to the left point there to Metcalf. He'll drop it in deep there to Fetchko. Far circle. Drop the Bunting. Wires one just wide as it ricochets back out to center. Head in pushed up across off the far side of Bunting's stick as the puck now just rolls back into the Bull zone. Possessed there by Vlasic. He'll throw it to the far side up ahead there to Carroll. Carroll now gets that puck picketed there by Steele. Now taken away. Here's Carroll. Near shot. Backhand shot. Save made there by Hudson from the far corner. Tough angle there by Carroll. Now to the far side. Played up ahead. Here's Gato. Through the slot. Quick shot. He got it wide. Now played back far half ball. Steele throws it toward the net. It redirected just wide. He had Gato in there on the tip. Now along to the near corner. Good work here for the Mudbugs. Trying to get some zone time. 2:20 gone by here in the second. Steele slams it off the end boards. Head and winds, fires it, and it hits off the skate of Venagoni and goes out of play. Faceoff will stay deep to the right of Takix. Everything Andrew Takix does seems to be very interesting. He is a very polarizing figure in the North American Hockey League. Got suspended earlier this year after reciting a slur toward one of the lead officials in a Amarillo-Odessa game after he got called for a penalty. Now, Weber a shot. Stick save made there by Takix to the far corner. Someone took a puck to the face. Now played to the far side. Now up along to the near side. Mishandled there by Martino, but he's able to grab his own rebound. He'll wait to the near half wall up ahead to Scott. Thrown toward the net. Blocked off. Mudbugs trying to get out of trouble. Now a bevy of humanity taken there by Weber. Weber now to the far side. Gains the blue line from the left side. He'll level it in behind the cage there for Vermanen. Vermanen now works a little cycle. He'll dish it in deep there for Sherino. Sherino swung on over to Weber. Thrown across. Backhand shot there by Sherino. Right pad stop made there by Takix. Played back out to center. Brazil's got it. Up ahead there to Dorfman. Far circle. Thrown across. Primer fires it. Blocker save made there by Takix. Now turnaround shot there by Dorfman. Went wide. Through the high slot. Now from the left point. Drilled in deep. Primer thrown across. Quick shot. Point blank save. Made there by Takix as he squeezes the pad on Dorfman. Oh, Braden Dorfman. Oh, so close to getting one to go there. 3:21 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. It is the Mudbugs 2 and the Bulls 1. Fakes off to the right of Takix. Battle at, twisted, one there by McCormick, thrown toward the net, it gets blocked. That was Metcalf looking for a shot toward the net, now Bunting behind the cage. Metcalf gives it around there to Metcalf, wraparound chance, it went just wide, and now Bunting trying to get off his man, kept in there by Fetchko. Far corner, Bunting holds the zone behind the cage. Now to the near corner, thrown back, low to high to Haller, now swings around, left point. Metcalf a shot, it hits off the skate of Green through the slot, and it gets the protective netting. April 10th will be our 5th annual Scout Night. You don't want to miss it. Mudbugs take on the Jackalopes at 7-11. The fun starts at 3:45 with ice skating, Hockey 101 talk, food vouchers, Mudbugs patch, and a Mudbugs game all included in the ticket price. The first 300 scouts that sign up receive the Mudbugs patch. Reserve your spot by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. $20 with food, $15 without. You have to sign up by April 5th. That's Monday, right after Easter. Off the near side boards, Black out to center all the way down. It's going to go wide for icing on Amarillo. We hope everybody's having a very happy and safe Easter weekend. Mudbugs will be coming back into Shreveport Easter sunrise, which will be kind of cool. I don't know what your Easter plans are, but I hope it's nice and happy. Mine probably will be recovering from the road trip. Thrown toward the net, blocked in front. Oh, Sedlicek throws it toward the net. He shot it just wide. It went right through the 5-hole and wide. Now to the left point. Oh, Gockler can't hold the zone. Play back out to center. Stolen away. Fetchko, Fensterstock 2-on-1. Turnaround, thrown across. Tipped on. Save made there by Hudson. It hit off the skate of Gockler. And Hudson with a very alert stop off a broken play. Boy, both teams getting golden opportunities. And Sedlicek stunned. He doesn't know how he couldn't poke that one home. He had Takix down and out. Face off. Quick shot. He got it just wide. That was Jopchen from the top of the near circle. Now along to the far corner. Gato able to backhand it back out to center. Steele chasing after it. Taken away there by Stapleton. Stapleton now up across the right side. Will rattle it in to the Mudbug zone along the far corner. Good body there by Brazil. Now Brazil behind the cage, getting help there from Heidi. Now thrown back up top to the left point. Messick to the right point there to Vlasic. Thrown toward the net. It kind of redirected just wide. Now along the end boards. Turnaround, wraparound chance. Save made there by Hudson off of Carroll. Good hard check there by Steele along the far half wall. Now Brazil whines and fans on his clearing attempt. Joe Max got it. Played up ahead there to Gato, and he'll advance it back out to center. Taken there. Oh, Steele tried to take off with it. Puck now just slammed back in there by Stapleton, and Hudson will slow it down. Wholesale line change here for Amarillo. To the near corner, goes past Heidi's stick. Now Vermont and played up ahead there to Weber. Cannot get it out. Now punched out there by Vermont and played up ahead there to Weber. Now from the near blue line, he'll pirouette. He'll cycle it in deep along the end boards there for Procopio. Thrown across, back up top, and Hallard can't hold the zone. Back out to center it goes. Good end-to-end action. Hallard, who got a little swollen along the left eye after a high stick last night. Battling it out tonight in a cage. Behind the net now. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. That's Vermont in near corner. He's got it deep in the Amarillo zone. Stolen away there by Harrison Scott, but they can't get it out. Procopio toward the net. Tipped out. Save made. Now thrown toward the slot. Galloped that and taken there by Vassinen. Vassinen now cannot get past the stick of Metcalf. Dorfman regains the zone through the slot. Thrown across. Quick shot. Backhand shot. Save made. Rebound chance. Oh, what a save. It tickled around the red line and wouldn't go. Now played off the far side boards. I don't know how that puck didn't go in. Metcalf, Dorfman, and Brimmer were all around the cage. It was just tiptoeing around that goal line. Now from the far half boards, Brimmer sent across to the near side. Hallard gains the blue line from the near side. He'll fork it in along to the end boards. Mudbugs buzzing here. Dorfman has it behind the cage. Thrown in front, blocked. It's a good block there by Ethan Green. Now squeezed out there by Brimmer. Brimmer now low to high. Back to Gockler. Now to head and waits. Now he goes around to the left point. Penalty coming up there, Amarillo. Mudbugs with the extra attacker time. And now touched up there by Amarillo. And we got a penalty. It's a holding infraction on Amarillo. Mudbugs will go on the AEP Swepco power play for the first time this evening, and it comes at 6:51 of the Generational Financial Advisors second period. It's going to be Ryan Coughlin. He's in for holding. Mudbugs power play had a power play goal last night. They're ranked 14th in the league at 16.8%. It's getting better. Amarillo's PK struggling mightily of late. They're 19th in the league at 78.2% kill rate. Big power play here for the Mudbugs. They're up by 1. Oh, there is a change to that penalty. It's going against Ethan Green, rather, not Ryan Coughlin. Face-off one there by Amarillo. And they're able to knock it all the way down the length of the ice. Metcalf will gallop up the ice from left to right. He'll drop it off there to McCormick. Now over to head, and he couldn't handle that pass cleanly. He'll go all the way down, and now Fensterstock's going to be the first to touch it along the far half boards. Kicked around, now taken there by Fetchko. He'll let it go there for Hedden, up across to the near side there to Brimmer. He gains the blue line from the near side. Brimmer now sets it up from the near half ball, thrown across, far circle there to Fetchko. Fetchko low to high there to Metcalf. Metcalf now to the right. Oh, mishandled there by Fetchko, intercepted there by Venagoni, and he will spear it all the way down. Sluggish start here for the first power play of the night for Bugs hockey. Down to 1:10 remaining in it. All brought to you by AEP Swepco. Mudbugs up by 1, 2-1. Procopio works it in from the far blue line. Mack now will wagon wheel it around there for Sherino. He'll let it go to the right point there for Dorfman. Now the near half ball. He skates up. Now to the near corner. He waits. Throws it back to Sherino. Now thrown far circle. And Joe Mack couldn't get much on it. Back the other way. Here comes Schmid, 2-on-2. His shot toward the net blocked off there by Hallard. And that puck hits off of Hallard's stick and hits the protective netting. That faceoff's going to stay deep in the Mudbug zone. That's not what Coach Soupy wants, with now 41 seconds left on Ethan Green's holding infraction. Both teams have had one power play, or both teams have only had one power play so far in this game, rather. Mudbugs with their first of the night. Haven't had much to do with it yet. They have a 2-1 lead, though. Face off to the right of Hudson, won there by McCormick. To the far side there to Metcalf. He'll twist it back on over to McCormick. Now to the near side there to Hedden. Hedden now on over to Brimmer. Brimmer now works it in. He'll brush it around along the end boards. Intercepted there by Dalmonte. And Dalmonte able just to fire that puck all the way down the length of the ice. One last rush for Bugs hockey. It's Metcalf. Down to 15 seconds left now on the Swepco power play. He'll glide it up, drop back there to Hedden. Hedden up across to the right side there to Brimmer. He'll just dump it in behind the cage, slowed down there by Takic. Swung around, near half wall. Brimmer keeps it in. Penalty coming up to an end. The puck now is laced all the way down. Mudbugs 0 for 1 on their first opportunity, and it was a bit ugly for the Bugs on that attempt. Played up ahead. Mudbugs have a chance. Oh, Santam couldn't take off with it. Now Vermaelen to the far corner, intercepted there by Fensterstock. And now Amarillo works it back out on a break, 3-on-3, near circle, quick shot there by Siffinger, and a nice glove save made there by Hudson from the near circle. A break in the action, 10:49 remaining here in the second period. It is Shreveport 2, Amarillo 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the DeFata & Associates LLC second period. Shots 22-14 in favor of Shreveport. They have a 2-1 lead with 10:49 remaining here in the second period. I want to remind our fans, be sure to check out our Facebook page and GeorgesPond34.com for all public skating dates at George's Pond. Speaking of George, I want to wish a very happy heavenly birthday to George Clutchier, the man who plays such an integral figure in Mudbugs hockey. And it was his heart and his will of the game that really helped bring back Mudbugs hockey back in the 2016-2017 season. And it keeps us as a good remembrance of what he meant to the organization. Of course, his adoring dad, a great, passionate supporter of the Bugs, Mr. Chuck Clutchier, who's probably tuned in tonight. Glad to have you with us, Mr. Chuck. And a very happy heavenly birthday to him. Now along to the end boards. McCormick trying to work it out to the far side up ahead there to Heidi. Now skewed up ahead there to Sedlacek. And he will just love tap this baby in to my right behind the cage of Takics. Oh, hard hitting going on along to the near corner. Taken there by Harrison Scott. Played up around now. Brazil handles it off the far side boards. He'll skate up now, far side. Up across the middle of the ice now. Throw it over to Sedlacek. Gains the blue line. Right side. Backhand feed. Trying to find Brazil for the tip. It went just under his stick. And now Vlasic picks up the loose change. Midway marker of this contest. 2-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Handled there by Vassinen. They gain the blue line. Far corner. It goes. Vassinen now. It's like a twirl back, thrown across, intercepted. There by Joe Mack. They want to go back the other way. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Intercepted back the other way there by Ethan Green. He'll sail it up ahead there to Martino. Hard check thrown toward the net. Rich, quick rebound chance. Right pad stop made there by Hudson. Trying to poke it home there was Ethan Green. And another outstanding save made there by Hudson. Now behind the cage. Brazil can't handle it cleanly. Now thrown around to the near corner. Heidi's going to grab it. He'll now just be able to checkerboard this baby back out to center. Nudged up ahead there by Steele. He takes a hard hit there by Deneen, but he's able to poke it in deep into the Amarillo zone. And now we got a little bit of a brouhaha on that Mudbugs bench between Steele and Schmid. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. It looks like they're both going. Steele looks shaken up. Schmid looks like he thinks he didn't do anything wrong, but he did. The two are getting tied up, and it looks like they're both going in for roughing infractions. Penalty comes at 10:33 of the middle frame. Looks like we're going to have 4-on-4 roughing calls on both. Speaking of Steele, a very happy birthday to Garrett Steele's adoring Aunt Kate, celebrating a birthday. She does not miss a game broadcast. Glad to have her with us, and we hope she's enjoying her birthday. Happy birthday, Aunt Kate, the adoring aunt of Mr. Garrett Steele. I use the word Mr. loosely. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Just kidding. Up along the middle of the ice. I might not be kidding. To the near side now. Venegoni zips it off the near side. Boards in deep into the Mudbug zone. Now along to the end boards. Tied up. Procopio's got it now, out of trouble. 4-on-4 hockey, open ice for both, 2-on-2. Here come the Bugs. Headed now, comes across, crisscrosses through the slot, thrown across, intercepted, and now a penalty coming up to Amarillo. Looks like it's a high sticking infraction, and Fensterstock can't believe it. Wait a minute. Is this going against Shreveport? No, it's going against Fensterstock. They whistled it down after the Bulls touched it. Rocky Russo up in arms. He is screaming over at Trevor Wolford. The Mudbugs now with a very, very big opportunity here. They'll have a 4-on-3 power play for 137. What a critical moment in this game as Coach Rich drawing up the board, trying to draw something up real quick. Boy, this is a big moment for Bugs hockey. Trying to lengthen a 1-goal lead. They got a lot of ice to work with. Face off to the right of Takix. Dorfman to take it. A big hello to Mr. Brian and Miss Wendy Dorfman. Tuned in tonight from the Music City. Glad to have those fine folks with us. Face off battle at one there by Dorfman. And can the Mudbugs grab it? They cannot. Poke checked back out of the zone there by Del Monte. Now Hedden has it as they'll work it up the ice. Up the middle now, up to the right, mishandled there by, too far, quick shot there by Procopio, went wide. Didn't much with it. Now the Mudbugs will work the perimeter. Dorfman from the far corner, on over to Joe Mack from the near far circle, over to Hedden. He'll drop it down low behind the cage there to Procopio. Mishandled there by Dorfman, but he cleans it up. He's waiting for Hedden at the slot. Now he comes up to the point. That's Dorfman. Waits, near circle, and over to Hedden. He'll glide back over to the top of the circle. Now he'll glide on over to the far circle. Wait, throw, quick shot, mishandled there by Procopio. He couldn't handle that pass. He had the front door open. Still time. Near circle, Dorfman waits. Dorfman now glides up, thrown back up top. High slot, Hedden. Quick far circle, quick shot, hit the post. Oh, Joe Mack came close. Tied up, hauled down there is Joe Mack. Puck backhanded, kept in there by Hedden. Hedden now, thrown down low. Dorfman waits. He still has time. Near circle. Now down low. Quick shot save made there by Takix. Back up top to the near circle. Hedden. Oh, pass got broken up, but they hold the zone. Hedden now along to the far circle. On over to Joe Mack. To the far corner there to Dorfman. 15 seconds left of 4-on-3 power play time. Mack waits. High slop to the near circle. Oh, no. Mishandled there by Dorfman. And the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Big time opportunity squandered there by Shreveport. Now the 5-on-4 power play coming up. As Schmidt and Steele are out of the box. 7:20 remaining in the second. Such a critical moment for the Bugs here. Hallard to the far side there to McCormick. He'll spin it around. And looks like the Mudbugs are just content. They can't move the puck up the ice. They're down to 5 seconds left, and they are going to come up empty on this power play brought to you by AEP Swepco. Sherino to the far side, back to 5-on-5 hockey. McCormick worked it back up top, intercepted. Hallard's got to get back. Fensterstock around, near circle, backhand shot. What a right pad stop made there by Hudson. Just a eye-opening, oh my gumbo stop there by Hudson. Back the other way, near circle. Brimmer's shot gets blocked. And now near circle thrown toward the net, blocked off there by Deneen. Cole Hudson with a game saver on Fensterstock. Another shot, whistle just wide, and it gets the protective netting. Cole Hudson, absolutely sensational between the pipes in a critical moment late here in the second, and now pushing and shoving to the right of Hudson. And now a little bit of a skirmish here. Looks like Venagoni might be taking a trip to the box. Someone's going for Shreveport, I believe. No penalties after that scuffle. Face-off will be deep in the Mudbug zone. To the right of Hudson. Shots 23-17 in favor of Bugs hockey. Still a 2-1 lead for the Bugs. It's been that way since the later stages of the first, when Griffin Sanum scored at 16:47 into it. Face-off is won there by Weber. Behind the cage, on over to Heidi. Heidi around to the far side. He'll gallop up the ice, up across the red line. Gains the blue line from the left side. He tried to drop it off there to Sanum. Didn't have much on it. Now swung into the near corner there by Heidi. Into the near corner. Sedlacek trying to chase after it. Kept in there by Weber. Throws a little bouncer toward the net. Easily turned aside there by Takix. Now played back out to center. Kind of pinballing around now to the far half boards. Possessed there. Now there by Cartman. Now Jopchen jarred up ahead there and swung in there by Carroll in deep into the Mudbug zone. Captain America, that's David Brazil to the far side. Gallops up the ice. He's got a good burst of speed from the far side. Gains the blue line. Now from the far side, quick shot. Oh, and a nice right shoulder save made there by Takix. Boy, Brazil went coast to coast trying to get one all on his own. Thrown up ahead. Here's Gato. Thrown across. Good move. Gato goes through the slot. Quick shot. Save made. Rebound chance. Backhand shot. They score! That's Garrett Steele off the rebound. Mudbugs 3, Amarillo 1. Steele gets his 9th, and he does it for his Aunt Kate. With 5:35 to go in the second. Special goal for Steele and a big-time tally for Shreveport. They're up by 2. Steele with the goal. Connor Gato should get one of the helpers. It comes at 14:25 of the second. Steal from Gato, that's the official call. How about that? Great work on a busted play. And Connor Gato continues to make something happen through the slot. It was his great move that set up Steele to slam home the rebound in front. And Garrett Steele. He's got the smile like I would if I had a chocolate cake in front of me. And now on the far half ball, Wars. That's Vermont into the far corner. Procopio behind the cage, waits, tries to wrap it around, thrown toward the net. Oh, it got blocked off there by Harrison Scott. To the near side there to Martino, trying to chip it out. He can't. Along to the near corner. Possessed there by Nick Martino. 5 minutes left here in the second. Garrett Steele with his 9th. With less than 5, it gives the Mudbugs a 2-goal edge. And now, stolen away, far circle, quick wrister, they score! That's Sean Bunting, top shelf, where the ladies hide the fine wine. And Sean Bunting with a big-time goal. Mudbugs 4, Bulls 1. A couple of quick strikes for Shreveport, and they have the lead opened up to 3 goals. Just a loose play, and Bunting able to snipe in a big-time tally. Bunting from McCormick and Gockler. And that's it. Takix is done for the night, and I'm sure the Mudbugs bench is enjoying this walk for Takix. across to his own bench. Takix tight-lipped at the moment. And the new goalie, Hunter Garvey. Hunter Garvey in the game. Now around to the far side. Mudbugs with a couple of quick strikes thrown toward the net. It gets blocked there by Fetchko. Mudbugs with a 3-goal lead, and we got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty. And it's coming against Shreveport. It's going to go against Metcalf. He looks a bit puzzled. I didn't see much there. It's a high sticking infraction. Boy, Mudbugs with 2 goals. Less than a minute apart from Garrett Steele is 9th. Sean Bundig is 8th. It's the Mudbugs 4 and Amarillo 1. Now off the near side boards, and Deneen cannot hold the zone. 15:28, time of the goal on the California native. That's Metcalf. 4:27 remaining here in the second period. Mudbugs with 2 goals, 46 seconds apart from Steele and Bunting as they win that faceoff, and they're able to clear the puck all the way down the length of the ice. Now in the middle of the ice, Deneen along to the far side, chopped at there by Brazil. He can't get it out, and nice job there by Vermaelen to be able to ladle that puck all the way down. Hunter Garvey, the new goalie, as they have chased Takix. And you know that's got to feel good after what happened last night when Andrew Takix squirted his water bottle toward the Mudbugs bench during the second period rather of last night's game. That peeved off Shreveport, and they have gotten the exact revenge. Have gotten him out of this game. Now here's Black, gains the blue line from the middle of the blue line. To the near half wall. Here comes Venegoni, thrown toward the net, blocked off there by Gockler, taken there by Heidi, and Heidi will hammer it off the far side boards all the way down. Long change for Bugs hockey. They'll get a wholesale line change here. Down to 45 seconds left on Metcalf's high sticking infraction. Drop back to Jopchin. Plenty of time here. Bumped off the puck there. Good job there by Haller to body Venegoni off. And the puck is just banged all the way down the length of the ice. Boy, Mudbugs hockey with quick strikes here late in the second. Now along to the far corner. Black relays it back up top to Jopchin off the far side window. Now to Jopchin from the point. Quick shot block. Good stick involved there by Weber. Now along to the near corner. Now played back. And now intercepted. Cartman holds it in. Penalty coming up to an end as Metcalf's out of the box. Mudbugs kill it. Thrown across. Through the slot, taken away there by Weber. Weber now gallops up the ice, 3-on-2. Drop back, far circle. Metcalf's cross-ice pass broken up there by Cartman. Now to the far side, Jopchin has it. Now a puck is thrown down the length of the ice. And we get a icing on Bulls hockey. Boy, Coach Soupy and Coach Rich want to get shots on a cold goalie. That's Hunter Garvey right now. The toughest thing for a goalie is to come in cold off the bench after Andrew Takix gets chased. And now we got a timeout. Did Amarillo call a timeout or Shreveport? Amarillo called it. It's Rocky Russo burning his timeout. Wow. With 2:13 left in the second. We'll take a break. 4-1 lead for Shreveport. This is Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. Rocky Russo burning his one timeout, and he does it with 2:13 left in the second. And sometimes coaches will do that to make a statement, try to calm things down. Shreveport on a run right now. They scored 2 goals, 46 seconds apart, to lengthen their lead to 4-1. Shots 27-17 in favor of Bugs hockey. The 2 tallies in this period, Garrett Steele and Sean Bunting. For Steele is 9th, for Bunting is 8th. Face off to the right of Tackix. Dorfman to take it. Puck dropped, one there by Amarillo. It goes on net. Garvey's going to cover it up. That's big for Hunter Garvey. He's got to start feeling that puck coming in cold, and you could still see him starting to get loose if you're watching on Hockey TV. Face off to the right of Garvey. Face off one there by Shreveport. Far circle. Heading through toward the net. It got blocked in front there by Vlasic. Now along to the far side. Played up ahead. There to Schmid. He gets tied up there by Dorfman. And now the puck just chiseled into the far corner to the left of Hudson, who has just been remarkable tonight. Once again, him and Arseny Sergeyev, probably the best 1-2 tandem in all, as this airmail shot is wide, but gloved down there by Hudson, and he'll cover it up with 144 remaining here in the second. And there was a long discussion on who they were going to go with tonight after Sergeyev pitched his shutout last night. But, Hudson got his own shutout, his second one of the year, last Saturday against Wichita Falls. So there was a little bit of a heavy discussion, but they felt Hudson was the right man, and boy, he has been all good tonight, letting his only one in on a tip in front. Nothing he can do about it. Played back out to center. Gato gains the blue line from the right side. He'll swing it across. Mudbugs hold. Oh, I thought the Mudbugs held that in. Coach Soupy hot under the collar. You could see Steele a little bit in disagreement. Metcalf can't believe it. I thought that got all blue. That was close. It's a little tougher down there than it is up here. 1:24 remaining here in the second. 5-on-5 hockey just outside the Amarillo blue line. One there by Carroll. Deneen to the far side. On over to Vlasic. Forwarded up ahead there to Carroll. He'll advance it in. Behind the cage of Hudson to my left. Now thrown off the far side boards. Unable to be handled in there by Vlasic. In on the forecheck there is Bunting. Good hit along the far boards. Penalty coming up. Looks like it's away from the play. Who's this going against? Penalty doors opening up for Amarillo. This one's going against Cartman, I believe. It's coming up at 18:54 the second. It's a slashing infraction, and the Mudbugs have a chance to go even larger here in the second. Boy, what a big-time opportunity here to lengthen their lead. It is Shreveport 4, Amarillo 1. 1:06 remaining in the second. Face off to the right of Garvey. Battle at one there by Amarillo. Puck slammed all the way down there by Vlasic. Hudson will retrieve it, drop it back behind his own cage. Metcalf glides up from left to right. He'll swing it back on over to Hedden. Hedden now gains the blue line from the right side to the near half wall there to Brimmer. Brimmer waits, now to the near corner. He works it in deep now. He'll rattle it around the near side boards up ahead there to Fetchko. Drop back there to Brimmer. Couldn't handle it cleanly, but he's able to hold it, hammer it around the near side. Near side half wall, that's Hedden. Headed now from the near corner. He waits. He throws it across. Far circle. Fetchko a ripper. Stick save made. Rebound chance. Oh, it went just wide. Nice save made there by Garvey. Now to the far side. Losing his stick there is Vlasic. Mudbugs trying to work it off the walls. 20 seconds left in the period. Kicked around. They don't have a guy with a stick, and Mudbugs can't take advantage as Deneen has it. And Deneen will spank the puck all the way down the length of the ice. One last rush, maybe. It looks like Metcalf's just going to hold up with 5 seconds. That's a smart move to not do anything with it, and they'll just park it now to the far side, thrown up ahead there to Head, and then that'll do it. Mudbugs with 2 goals, 46 seconds apart from Garrett Steele and Sean Bunting, has put in Shreveport ahead 4-1 after 2 periods of play. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll talk to Davis Gockler. He's got a point tonight after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic, joined by always one of my favorites, third-year Mudbug defenseman, Davis Gockler. Gox, first of all, thanks for the time. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Chuck. Or thanks, Chet, for having me. It's awesome.
Talk about, what it's been like. You were here a couple of years ago, and then, now you're in your third year. Has this experience grown? Have you ever had a chance to take a look back at where you were in your first year here? Because I remember in your first year, you kind of had trouble getting playing time. You battled some health issues. Now, obviously, you're healthy as can be. Do you ever take a look back and reflect of how long you've been here and what you've been able to accomplish?
Yeah, all the time. It's all about your experiences. Shreveport's one of the best places to play in my mind. The fans, the players here, it really it's awesome. And when you look back, you see that growth and you see that improvement that really becomes the hockey player that I am today.
What has it been about this team? People are talking about how this team could be extra special than maybe the last couple of years that you've been a part of.
This is just the team. We work hard. Everyone works hard, and everyone's connected all the time. We do everything together, and you need that type of team to win championships, and that's what we're striving for this year.
Did you have that impression when you came into camp, following the whole COVID pandemic, and when you guys came here a little bit later than scheduled, you started the season late, did you guys feel like you had that squad going in, or did that have to kind of gel?
I think we knew we could have that squad, but it always happens with the gel. There's new people every year, and you have to make that bond, and this is a great team, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
I see you get a lot of playing time with Chris Hedden this year. What's it been like being paired up with him?
I mean, it's fun. We're close buddies. We're always rooming together. We sort of have the same style of off the ice too. I mean, we both into video games, into food, and we both enjoy just quiet time in the room. So there's no TV. It's fun. So.
What's your favorite video game now, man? I know when we had that Fortnite craze, last year with Natty and on Dickey and all those guys trying to kill it, CJ McGee a couple years ago. What's the big game now that you guys are working on?
Lots of guys are into Warzone. I'm not too good at it, so that's Call of Duty, and I'm really bad. And so lots of times I sort of get forgotten, but I play with Billy and a couple other guys and just random games. So
is it still a thing to play, the NHL games, or is that kind of just past you guys?
No, I mean, we all play it. There's betting going on and everything between the team. You throw a couple bucks on a game and you play against your buddies, so it's fun.
I never got a chance to ask you. You grew up in Georgia. How did you get into hockey? Did you come from a hockey family? Because I know your little brother plays hockey. I didn't know too much about your dad or people above you.
I mean, I'm from Georgia, and I was there when the Thrashers were still there, and going to all the games, and that's how I got into it, and I stuck with it. So,
did you start skating when you were little? There must have been some kind of inspiration there.
Yeah, I was born in Worcester, Mass, so I started skating basically right with flood in the backyard, and then we eventually made our way to Georgia, and I got back on the skates after the first Thrasher game, and just never got off.
How was the hockey scene in Georgia?
I mean, to me, it's awesome. I
really?
mean, to Michigan guys, they think it's weak, and they it's the South, but the South's really growing in hockey, and the Nashville Predators are there, and they're pushing it big, so it's awesome.
Trenton Heidi, being a Georgia kid, did you know about him before he came here?
Yeah, I mean, Trenton and I played mites together. We were on the Junior Thrashers together, and so I've known him basically my whole life, and so it's cool seeing him come down here.
Is it one of those things where you talked to him beforehand and told him what Shreveport was all about, or is it one of those things where you guys just ran into each other and kind of reunited on the team, just so people can kind of find out how that works?
Actually, so in Atlanta, we were having sort of COVID skates, so it was just 10 guys on the ice, and he came up to me and he's like, "Yeah, I'm coming down to Shreveport." And I was like, "That's awesome." I was pumped, and we basically hung out every day after that, and it was like, "This is awesome." So it was we hadn't seen each other in a while, and it was awesome to see him, and I was excited for him to come down and be part.
Being a blue liner, what's the hardest part about being a defenseman in your eyes?
It's a tough one. There's a lot of hard parts to the game. I think as a D-man, you have to be ready for really anything. Hitting, especially in the D zone. I mean, you're the guy that has to make the good decision with the puck, and you have to be able to accept anything that's coming towards you. So,
skating backwards, is that the hardest part? Kind of as far as when you break into being a blue liner and being a hockey player, because a lot of people always say that breaking in, skating backwards is it's kind of that trust factor. Did you have that growing up?
I mean, I'm sure I did. I mean, then it just becomes second nature. I mean, skating backwards, skating forwards is just the same thing, and it's like walking to us. So,
talk about your relationship with Billy Fetchko. It's like Harry and Lloyd on Dumb and Dumber. It's like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's like Harold and Kumar, climbing up the White Castle. How did you guys get so close? And you guys are pretty much inseparable now.
Yeah, I mean, when we first came down here, both of us, we were basically the only 01s, and
that's right.
We actually started going out for dessert. And the funny story, we went to this really old-time bar, and we would order just bread pudding. Well, we found out basically at the end of last year that he hated it and I hated it too, but we both just were going out because we wanted to go out together and talk. And so it was basically like our date, and that's how it all started. But we always laugh. We're like, "Yeah, that bread pudding was awful." But it was expensive too, but we just coughed it up, and it was something to do. And I mean, that's a bond that I don't think will ever be broken. He's one of my best friends, so.
And you talk about living now, you've jumped around some billet families, and that's great because you can gain the different experiences from different billet families that you've been a part of. Now you're with Casey Ryan, Dave Bricata. What's that been like for you?
It's been super fun. I mean, I love them. I mean, Brock's there too, so we get to see, we get to help them out with high school and stuff. But they're an awesome billet family. They actually just took us out to Superior Steakhouse.
How was that?
It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I'm a big foodie, so I was so pumped. And
you got a steak, I imagine?
Yes, I got a steak. We got dessert too, so it was good. It was good food, and it was a fun time.
Do you work with Brock on hockey at all? Do you have time to do that? Because I know he plays for the high school team.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes he'll come up and ask questions, but for the most part, I let him learn on his own, and Billy will give him some pointers too every once in a while. But I mean, if he comes up and asks us, we'll talk to him, go to the rink with him. But sometimes he just likes to learn on his own, so it's fun.
That's Davis Gockler of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is how we Sonic. We'll have more after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, you know, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossier, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our fifth season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
You know, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. You know, bedroom sleep shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the junior hockey league. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just, again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think their ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff, Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
You know, I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going in the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment if you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, just give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. Mudbugs with 2 goals, 46 seconds apart in the second, has put them in front 4-1. Goals by Garrett Seal, assisted by Connor Gato at 14:25, and then Sean Bunting 46 seconds later coming across on a loose puck from the far circle, able to snipe home his 8th from McCormick and Gockler. And the Mudbugs have a 4-1 lead. They've outshot Amarillo 29-17 after 2. They know this third period is going to be tough, so they're going to have to be ready to go as they'll be skating from right to left in quest of their 6th straight victory, which would be their season longest. They've won 5 straight earlier in the season. They have a 5-game winning streak now, and they put themselves in terrific shape to try to grab their 6th in a row. McCormick to take the faceoff. Mudbugs are going to have this power play for 55 seconds because Cartman's in the box. 3rd power play of the night for Bugs hockey. Faceoff won there by the Mudbugs. They have it. That's Metcalf. Will glide up the middle, and he'll just send it back on over to Hedden. Hedden now on over to his left to McCormick. He'll touch it on over to Fetchko. Drop back to the left point. Now just chiseled in there by Metcalf, but taken away there by Deneen. Nice keep in there by Brimmer. Far half ball. Now far circle. That's Brimmer. Throws it around the left point. Held in there by Fetchko. Fetchko dropped down low now to Brimmer. Brimmer now from the near corner. Waits. He glides up back to Fetchko. Fires one toward the net. And that's a shoulder save made there by Garvey. Far corner. Hedden holds the zone. Oh, no. Didn't get that pass around. And the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Hudson will now kind of just settle it down there for Metcalf to grab. 10 seconds left on this power play. That's about to come up empty. Heidi now from right to left to the near side there to Sedlacek. He'll slip it in deep. Mudbugs 0 for 3 on the man advantage to the near corner. Brazil try to work it back up top. Puck now shuffleboarded all the way down into the Mudbug zone there by Black. Heidi will grab it. He'll race up the far side. with a burst of speed. His pass broken up there by Coughlin. Taken away there by Schmidt. He'll gain the blue line. Quick wrister. Nice paddle save made there by Hudson from the far circle. Now Heidi forwarded up ahead there to Sanum. Sanum now advanced up ahead there to Sedlacek. Thrown across. Nice stick save made there by Garvey, and he'll cover it up. 1:21 gone by here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. It's all brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janou and his wonderful staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off now in the right wing circle. Battle at one there by Amarillo. Kept in there by Gato. Gato now slips it in deep there for Joe Mack. Somebody lost their stick now along to the end board. It's a little bit of a domino effect. A couple of guys falling down. Mudbugs pinched the zone off the far side. Buck slipped back out to center. Now chopped that up ahead there to Gockler. And Gockler will be able to whistle it all the way in to the Amarillo zone. Now along to the near side. Jopchin off the near side boards. He knows he needs to make something happen. Taken away there by Hedden. Procopio pelts it back into the Bulls zone. Off the far side boards, played up the middle of the ice. Oh, it bounced off the stick now, taken there by Hedden. Hedden gains the blue line. Near circle waits, thrown across, far circle, quick shot. Oh, Procopio had a chance and a diving block in front there by Dombrowski. Now played back the other way. Near circle, Jopchin rumbles in. Getting help there by Vassinen. Now Carroll out of the scrum. Now thrown back up top, that's Green. Green for the near half wall, thrown wide. He was looking for a tip of Vassinen. Now from the far half wall, chiseled but not out. Deneen drills one toward the net. It might have got a piece of Hudson, but it went wide. Now up to the far side, loose puck, Steele will be able to slam it, but not out. Oh, and the puck rolls off the stick of Ethan Green back out to center. Now Sherino able just to thread it into the Bulls zone. The Greensburg, Pennsylvania native chasing after it. Deneen forwarded up ahead there to Fensterstock. On over to Green. And Green will be able to crane the puck in deep into the Mudbug zone along to the far corner. Brimmer with trouble. And Brimmer able to squeeze it back out to center. It's a big body from Canada. Along to the far side, Hallard. To the near side there to Metcalf in their own zone up ahead. That's Dorfman. And Dorfman will just dump it back into the Amarillo zone. Along to the end boards, taken there now by Messick. He'll work it now left to right, up ahead there to Venegoni. He'll shovel it into the far corner. Good body positioning there by Hallard. All those hours in the weight room there by Hallard pays off there. To the near side there to Dorfman, along to the far side there by Hallard. Hallard, one of those little guys, but he's got sneaky guns up top. Now to the far side. Messick twists it around. McCormick takes a hard fall to the far half board. Siffinger can't get it out. Now taken there by Venegoni. Drops it back out to center, and we got a whistle. Looks like that puck was touched by a high stick. So it will come out of the Amarillo zone. No, it's a penalty on Nick Siffinger for high sticking. It comes at 3:50 of the third period. Mudbugs will go right back on the AEP Swepco power play. It's their fourth of the night. Face off now in the right wing circle. Boy, the Mudbugs know that one more goal could be the jugular. Face off, Joe Mack trying to win it. Face off one there by Joe Mack. Played back up top to Hallard. Now to the right half wall. That's Dorfman. Works it now to the far corner. Now glides behind the cage. Now he works it to the near corner. Relays it back up top. Intercepted there by Schmid. Schmid can't squeeze it out. Kept in there by Joe Mack. Now on the near corner. They'll rattle it around. The far side boards held in there by Dorfman. Now to the top of the point there to Hallard. Hallard waits. Fires one toward the net. Right pad stop made there by Garvey. Loose change. Schmid. And Schmid will be able to laser beam this baby all the way down. Boy, Johnny Hallard, another great look, looking for his first of the year. Playing bruised up along the left eye. He looked different. He always acts a little bit different. That's what we love about Johnny Hallard. One of the goofier guys on the Bugs. Now along the near circle. What a move! Backhand shot. Couldn't get much on it there by McCormick. He tried to take it to the net. Now to the far corner. Here comes McCormick. Dropped off there to Hedden. Hedden now far half wall. Leveled back up top now to the point. Metcalf will drop it off to Fetchko. Back up top to Metcalf. Metcalf now walks the line to the far half wall. Back up top now to the right point. Metcalf near circle to Fetchko. Fetchko throws it across far circle. Headed a ripper. And a save made there by Garvey. That's a great play. They were going tic-tac-toe around the circles. But Garvey able to stop it with 5:03 gone by in the third. 48 seconds remaining on the AEP Swepco power play. Siffinger, the NAHL journeyman, good friends with Johnny Hallard, both Jersey boys. Sitting in the box for high sticking. Face-off one there by Amarillo. And that's Deneen. Able just to shovel it all the way down the length of the ice. Good forecheck there by Cartman. Around to the far side. Dorfman gains the blue line from the right side. Now high slot. Mack on over to Haller. Back to Mack. Thrown toward the net and ricocheted on. Pad stop made there by Garvey. It's a good stick involved there by Procopio in front. Touch back up top to the point. That's Hallard. Dropped off near half wall there to Joe Mack. Joe Mack waits. Down to the near corner. That's Sherino looking for the back door. It got blocked. Now through the slot. Hallard, far circle. Dorfman waits. Now he'll take a twirl back. 8 seconds left on the power play. Now it's dropped down low. Quick shot save made. Rebound chance. Garvey stopped them. That was Procopio right in front. Penalty is over. Mudbugs 0 for 4 on the man advantage. They work it back in though. Oh, and the puck slips back out to center. For the Mudbugs. Empty on their power play opportunities. The Bulls empty on theirs. Not much happening on the man advantage for both squads. It doesn't matter for the Bugs. They got a 3-goal lead right now. Now worked into the Bug zone. Loose puck taken there to the far side to Brazil. He'll scoot it on over to Sanum. Now loose puck up across the neutral zone off the far side boards. Cued ahead. Here's a chance. What a poke check there by Brazil to get a stick on Fensterstock trying to break away on it. That's a great play by the captain, David Brazil. Now off to the near side boards, and Weber comes in offsides. What great hustle by number 16. Just to kind of make up for a neutral zone collapse there from the Bugs. David Brazil, who got knocked down in the first period in Wichita Falls last Saturday, got back up, played minimal shifts in the second, then got into a fight in the third. That is a heroic effort from Brazil. And that's what you expect out of your captain. Him in his second year wearing the C, his third as a Mudbug blue liner. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Del Monte will just dial it toward the net from center ice. It's caught out of midair there by Hudson, and he'll cover it up for a face-off. Shots now 34-18 in favor of Shreveport. They have owned the shots on goal. They have one of those comfortable 3-goal leads, but you know those comfortable leads can be erased very quickly in this rink. Amarillo with lots of firepower that try to climb the ladder. And the Mudbugs know they want to get one more to put that nail in the coffin tonight. Face-off, battled, one there by Amarillo, thrown toward the net there by Martino, got blocked. And now Vasanen along to the near corner. He takes a pirouette back, thrown toward the net, blocked there by Joe Mack. Not a lot of space here for both teams to get shots toward the net. Now Martino, far circle, thrown toward the net. Fanned on a one-timer there by Harrison Scott. Loose puck taken there by Steele. He's got a goal tonight. Banked off the far side boards all the way down. No icing, waved off. Now off the far side boards, intercepted there by Hedden. He's got to wait to get onside. That's Joe Mack. He'll touch up. Now taken back to Martino. He'll just whip it back in to the Mudbug zone. Along to the near side. Fetchko played up ahead off the stick of Bunting. Now Fetchko along to the far side there to McCormick. Thrown toward the net. Paddled away there by Garvey. Boy, hard hit. Bunting went hard into the Amarillo boards in front of that Amarillo bench, but he's okay. Gaining the blue line. Back the other way. Vasanen spanks it wide. To the far corner it goes. Played back up top. Left point shot. Blocked. Rebound chance. Again, Coughlin shot it wide. Boy, not a lot of space right now. Mudbugs protecting the house pretty well. 8 minutes gone by in the third. Shreveport 4, Bulls 1. Puck lobbed toward the net there by Schmid, and it's covered up there by Hudson. A break in the action. 11:59 remaining in the third. Shreveport 4, Amarillo 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. 4-1 lead for Bugs Hockey. Shots 35-20 in favor of Bugs Hockey. I want to remind our fans, April 9th and 10th will be Sports Legends Alumni Weekend. And April 10th will be our 5th annual Scout Night. The fun starts at 3:45. Ice skating, Hockey 101 talk, food vouchers, a Mudbugs patch. The first 300 scouts that sign up receive the Mudbugs patch. Reserve your spot by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. It's $20 with the food, $15 without. That includes the ticket as well to the Mudbugs game. The deadline to order is April 5th. That's the Monday after Easter. Official attendance here in Amarillo, 744. Not bad for an organization that had no fans for a long time in the fall. As Gato able just to spike it into the Amarillo zone and come off for a line change. Once again, Mudbugs and the Jacks, April 9th and 10th. Back at George's Palm. We hope to see you there. Now to the right of Hudson. Mudbugs trying to squib it out off the near side boards. Played back in there by Green, as he will just power it in behind the end boards behind Hudson. To the near corner, Metcalf off the near side boards. Procopio pelted up ahead there to Vermaden. Vermaden will just float it into the Amarillo zone. Vermaden's got it now along to the near corner. Kicked around a bit. Brazil able to bang it in along the end boards. Good job there by Weber to grab the loose chain, trying to get around his man. Oh, that's a good body there by Messick, around to the near corner. Brazil holds it in, throws it in deep there to Vermaden. Now turnaround, Brazil banged up top. Heidi throws it toward the net, blocked in front, backhand shot. Oh, what a blocker save made there by Garvey as Sherino jumped in on the play, fresh off the bench. Now a loose puck in front. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Fensterstock can't flip it out, but now Del Monte will gather in the puck and gain control of possession of the puck. Along to the far side, Messick off the stick of Siffinger. Puck rolled into the Bug zone, slowed down there by Hudson. 10.5 remaining in the third. 4-1 lead for Bugs Hockey. Brimmer able just to touch it in deep along the end boards to the far corner. Knocked down there by Sherino. Back to Brimmer behind the cage. Good little toe drag around now, gets it back up top to the right point. Gockler toward the net, block, quick shot, he scores! That's Dorfman through the slot, off the rebound. He likes it, he loves it, he wants some more of it. Dorfman with a big time tally. It's his 16th of the year. Mudbugs 5, the Bulls 1 with 10-11 remaining in the third. Great work from Brimmer and a great finish from Dorfman through the slot. It is Dorfman at 9:49 from, I believe it's Gockler and Sherino. Great work. I think Brimmer might get an assist on that one. We'll see. And the Mudbugs have a 5-1 lead. What a rifling blast through the slot from the Dorfman. Nothing Garvey can do there. And now thrown in front. Here comes Amarillo. Quick shot. Nice save made there by Hudson. Gliding out of the net to stop Carroll. For Dorfman, his team leading 16th of the year. Thrown in front. Oh, Santam almost had a gift in front. Couldn't hold the zone. What a year for Braden Dorfman. Leading the team with 41 points. Leading the team with 16 goals. Now Coughlin skates in. Backhand shot through the slot. Turned aside there by Hudson. And now McCormick able to mail it up ahead there to Bunting. Bunting trying to get around the stick of Deneen, and the puck is taken away there by Del Monte. 9:10 remaining in the third. 5-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Up across the middle of the ice, Fetchko able to flip it into the near corner, in deep into the Amarillo zone. To the far corner, up along to the far half wall. Held in there by McCormick. Along the far side, Del Monte behind the cage. And I think they're playing around with that lamp behind Garvey. It's lit up. I don't know why. It's messing with my head. But my head's pretty easy to mess with. Worked back into the Mudbug zone behind the cage of Hudson. Up around to the near side, Vermaelen. We'll just rail it in behind the cage. Up around to that far side. Now, puck just kind of trickled back into the Mudbug zone. It looks like a little kid is playing with that lamp, that goal lamp behind Garvey. Just keeps lighting up like it's a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer making some action here on Christmas time. And it's not even Christmas time. It's Easter time. It's one of Jacob Onstadt's favorite holidays. Now around to the near side. Here's Procopio. Works it in. Gets poke-checked away to the near corner. Now Messick trying to work it off the walls there to Procopio. Weber doesn't know where it is. To the left point. Around now. Brazil a blast. And he shot it wide. Thrown toward the net. Stick save made. Rebound chance poked at there by Dorfman in front looking for another. And it's stopped to the near side. Venegoni. And he'll just kind of advance that puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Now Brazil to the near side. Up the middle of the ice. Gains the blue line. From the left side behind the cage. Now he comes in. He goes aground now. High slot. Brazil near side. Oh, fanned on there was Sherino. He might have had a great look. Brazil toward the net. It got blocked in front. There by Carroll. Now played back right point. Gockler waits. Oh, the puck thrown back out of the zone. That was an errant pass there by Gockler. But Mudbugs want to take it all the way back, and it's Hedden who will be able to yank the puck in deep into the Bull zone. 5-1 lead for Bugs hockey. If we were at home, it would be a Route 44 for all. Hopefully Mudbugs can put up 5 next weekend. Out of the far side. Up ahead off the stick of Steele. Mishandled there. Deneen up ahead. Good check there by Gockler to stop Black in his tracks. Now played back in. Steele up ahead. Gato. Wraparound chance. Throw toward the net. Oh, he hit the post. He couldn't quite get a feel of that wrap. Or Gato would have had another one. Off the far side boards, 2-on-1. Schmid thrown in, and it just couldn't get much on it. Now Hudson gets pushed into the cage. No call. Thrown toward the net. Save made there by Hudson from the near half wall there by Green. Hudson stays alert. And with 6:15 remaining in the third, Mudbugs in great shape to improve their road record to 17-2-2, which is second best in the league just behind Aberdeen. What a remarkable record the Mudbugs have away from George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Hope to see you next week at George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Mudbugs take on the Jackalopes. April 9th and 10th, Sports Legends and Alumni Weekend. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 during business hours or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Bunting kind of caroms it off the near side boards, back out to center. Taken there by Hallard. He'll just drop it back there to Bunting. Mudbugs want to get reset. They got the clock in their favor, so Metcalf's going to park it behind the cage. Go to the far side there to Hallard. Hallard now played off the stick of McCormick, back into the Amarillo zone. Deneen advanced up ahead there to Fensterstock, taken back there by Fetchko. Boy, great night for everybody in a purple and teal uniform as they are in great shape to grab 2 more here in Amarillo. It has been a tightly contested series going into this series. The Mudbugs took that tightly and contested and started to blow them out these last couple of games. And they are sending a message to Rocky Russo and the Bulls on what might happen if these two teams were to meet in the postseason. Uh-oh, hard hit going on. Now played to the right point. Heidi to the left point. Brazil dropped down low. Sedlacek thrown through the slot. Twisted up. Weber had his stick tied up. Now Venegoni back the other way. He'll just zip it in deep into the Mudbug zone. Slowed down there by Hudson, who's quietly had a great night. 22 of 23 shots his way. He has been able to stop, and he's made some big saves in critical times, looking for his 17th win in the cage. Off the far side boards, Sanum can't slip it out, thrown toward the net, blocked in front. It's a good job there by Heidi, tying up the stick of Cartman, looking for a tip drill. And now Sanum able to slug the puck all the way down, but it'll go down for icing on Shreveport. Coach Soupy might want to use a timeout. He's got some tired skaters. He's got a 5-1 lead. Well, he was thinking about it. I thought he was talking with Coach Rich about it. He's going to hold it. Remember, Rocky Russo still has, or rather, doesn't have any timeout on his side. 5-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Game very much in hand right now. Face off to the right of Hudson. Poked at there by Sedlacek. He's going to try to take off with it. 3-on-1. Far circle thrown across. And what a stick involved there by Metcalf to cancel it out. Rather, Messick to cancel it out. Now Black will grab it. Mudbugs trying to break it wide open. Now along to the far side. Puck into the far corner. Gockler has it. Down to 4:05 remaining in the third. 5-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Thrown too far there for Brimmer. Intercepted. And now Messick will just mail it back out to center and drop back off to Gockler. Up ahead, might have got the stick of Brimmer. It grazed off the right pad of Garvey, so it doesn't matter. No icings for that. Mudbugs just trying to keep the clock going. That's what Coach Soupy just addressed to his team. Keep it rolling with 3:38 and counting. Now thrown through the slot. Dombrowski, a blast. Blocked in front. It might have ricocheted just wide. Now spanked off the near side window. Back out to center. 3:28 to go in the third. Mudbugs in the driver's seat. Up 5-1. Along to the far corner. Siffinger along to the end boards. Tied up. McCormick now to the near side there to Bunting. He'll race it up the ice. And he'll be able to poke it in deep into the Amarillo zone. Mudbugs just want to keep getting pucks in deep. Puck now rattled off the far side glass back out to center. Now play to McCormick. McCormick will just kind of skitter the puck in deep into the Amarillo zone. Now in front of the Amarillo bench as Vermaelen skyscrapes that puck all the way down to the far corner. That puck went way up in the air. Now dropped off middle of the ice, gaining the blue line near side. Stapleton tees one up just wide. Now to the near corner. Metcalf. This is where you got to watch out for any kind of extracurricular activities with the game in hand right now. Mudbugs ready to have a 4-point lead over Lone Star with 2 games in hand. I mean, you talk about putting yourself in terrific shape. Now through the slot. Quick shot there by Vlasic. Blocked in front there by Vermaelen. Back out to center. Puck lobbed back into the Mudbug zone. And we got a whistle and we got a penalty coming up. Looks like this one's going against Shreveport with 2:15 remaining in regulation. Again, Hallard, the guilty party for interference. Shots 38-23 in favor of Bugs hockey. A big hello to the Mack family tuning tonight from New Hudson, Michigan. Glad to have them with us. Penalty comes at 17:45 of the third. A big hello to the Sedlacek family tuned in tonight from actually I was going to say New Jersey. I'm going to say Staten Island, New York. Miss Mariana and Mr. Sedlacek, glad to have them with us. I think Sedlacek's been good tonight. Making the most of his start this evening. Now twisted in. Amarillo's third power play of the night. They're 0 for 2. Good clear back out to center there by Joe Mack. Off the near side boards, Venegoni. Has it up across the red line. Now throws it to the far side. Fensterstock has it. He'll twist it in behind the cage. Now spun around the near side boards, but not out there by Brazil. Now Venegoni intercepted there by Brazil up ahead there to Joe Mack. He wants to take off with it. Now he'll take his time. 2-on-1. He's got Brazil. Far circle. Quick shot. Stick save made there by Garvey on a shot from the far circle there by Joe Mack. And now Brazil's going to take it all the way back. And Gockler's just going to park it behind his cage. Just work off more clock. Now to the far side. Up ahead there to Vermaelen. And Vermaelen able to rocket it off the far side. Oh, he got the protective netting. That's not what Vermaelen wanted to do with it, and he's got a sheepish smile on his face. Those are smiles you can make when you're up 5-1. He wanted to dump it in, and he got a little too excited. Oh, that's great. That was a horse laugh there by Vermaelen. Face off. One there by Amarillo. Gets sent back into the Bull zone. To the near side there to Vlasic. Up along to the right side. Oh, quick shot there by Stapleton through the slot. Save made there by Hudson. And he covers it up and skates out of the crease. With now 1:03 remaining here in regulation. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nicky's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face off to the left of Hudson. 23 save night for Hudson as he will pick up his 17th win of the cage. As now Weber has it, and Weber will be able to whack it down the length of the ice. Gathered in there by Deneen up across his own cage. Now Siffinger up the middle of the ice, and he comes in offsides. Well, Shreveport has owned Amarillo this evening, sending a loud and clear message to Rocky Russo, letting him know who is on top of the South. And the Mudbugs are going to stay on top of the South for at least a little while. They're going to have a 4-point lead over Lone Star with 2 games in hand. And they still have a game in hand on Amarillo. So that's big. Now off the far side boards, held in there from the left point there by Dalmonte. He got tripped up there, now played up ahead, 2-on-1. It's Weber, far circle, waits, fires it! And a blocker save made there by Garvey. 28 seconds, played back out to center. Heidi will take it all the way back. They want to kill off the remainder of this penalty kill, brought to you by First Choice Personnel. Brazil just going to stay there behind the cage. He'll wait now. Now stick tied up. Uh-oh, turned over, and now we got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up by Carroll, I believe. Amarillo cannot stay out of the box right now. Not sure what the call is, but it's coming up at the Bulls 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Mudbugs on their 5th power play of the night. Charging is the call. I didn't see much there, but okay. That is the always unpopular charging call. You never see it called in this day and age. Face-off now to the right of Garvey. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Hallard's got it. Hallard waits. 10 seconds left now to the right point. The head in. Head in now. Thrown toward the net. Save made there by Garvey. Now he gives a little cross-check across the face of Sanum. Pushing and shoving going on. And now Sanum wants to go after Harvey. Did not appreciate some of the hits across the back. Six seconds, face-off one there by Shreveport. Hallard's just going to take it all the way back. He'll glide back into his own zone, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Claws up! Final score, Shreveport 5, Amarillo 1. What a great night for Bugs hockey. Everybody was able to join in on the fun, and Cole Hudson earns his 17th win in the cage as he stops 23 of 24 shots faced his way. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Mudbugs capture their 6th straight victory. Final score, the Bugs 5, the Bulls 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the Amarillo Civic Center. All quiet Here at the Budweiser Bullpen, final score, Shreveport 5, Amarillo 1. Mudbugs complete their third consecutive sweep, and boy, they do it against all the top teams or the teams right behind them in the South Division. They take a sweep from Lone Star, take a sweep from Wichita Falls, and now they sweep Amarillo. And with the win, the Mudbugs go to 29-7-5. What an impressive record right behind Aberdeen for the best record in the league. They're now at 63 points. The Mudbugs have a 4-point lead over Lone Star with 2 games in hand. Lone Star idle tonight. Amarillo stays at 53 points, 23-12-7. Wichita Falls, we'll take a look at their score. They were tied up 1-1 after 2. That game still tied 1-1 late in the third. This game was a little of everything for both teams, as the Mudbugs have a very happy Easter weekend. Austin Brimmer, what a weekend for him. He gets off the schneid, and it was a big schneid, as able to rifle home his 6th of the year from the far circle at 1:45 into the contest. It was a 1-0 game. Hedden and Chirino got the assists. Then at 9:34, the only blemish on Hudson was a tip in front. Ty Black tipped home his 10th of the year. Ryan Coughlin got the assists, and it was 1-1 through the midway point of the first. Then at 16:47, it ended up becoming the game winner. Griffin Sanum raced from the far circle. Fetchko flipped the puck up ahead to him, and Sanum able to fire home his 5th of the year. It gave the Mudbugs a 2-1 lead after 1 period of play. Then in the second, it stayed tight for a while. Garrett Steele with a net front presence goal as Connor Gato made the move through the slot. Garrett Steele off the rebound shot from Gato. Steele able to slam home the rebound at 14:25. Steele, Mack, and Gato, that line continues to stay hot as they produce yet another tally. Steele's 9th, and the Mudbugs led 3-1. Then 46 seconds later, it was Sean Bunting on a loose puck from the far circle, able to roof in his 8th of the year. Like I say, top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. It was so sweet for Bunting. McCormick and Gockler get the assists at 15-11, and the Mudbugs had 2 goals in 46 seconds, and they had a 4-1 lead after 2. Then in the third, icing on the cake, cherry on top, Braden Dorfman through the slot off a rebound shot from Gockler and Chirino, setting up the play through the slot. I think Brimmer might get an assist on one of those. They'll have to change it at 9:49. Dorfman able to drill home his 16th of the year, his team leading 16th. And that was all she wrote, folks. 5-1 lead. And that was the final, as Cole Hudson able to make 23 saves. Didn't get pestered much, but he made some critical saves in the second to really keep the game in the Mudbugs' favor. 17-4-3 with the win for Hudson, and the Mudbugs now 29-7-5. Join us next week, next Friday night. The Mudbugs back and home to take on the Odessa Jackalopes. Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show will start at 6:50, 7-11 with the puck drop from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. We hope to see you there. I'm Chet Yoder, thanking all our fans, viewers, and corporate partnerships for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. The Mudbugs sweep the Amarillo Bulls for their season-long 6th straight win. Have a good night and a better tomorrow. I'm Chet Yoder signing off from the Amarillo Civic Center. Final score once again, the Mudbugs 5, the Bulls 1. Thank you so much for listening in to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always, claws up.